Street. Today we're going to be making delicious apple cinnamon cakes. I'm so excited to show you how to make them. First, you'll need an apple. I usually use red Fuji apples. You want to cut them into cubes, just like so. You want to make two separate piles. One pile is going to be for later, so just keep that to the side. Next, you'll need about a cup and a half of water. You're going to put it in a saucepan. Throw 1/2 of the apples inside the saucepan, like so. Next, you're going to put it on the stove. I usually like to put it medium-high, which is usually about 5 or 4. Next, you want to add some cinnamon. Yummy! About 2 teaspoons. Next, some nutmeg. For the nutmeg, I will only use about 1 teaspoon. Nutmeg's pretty strong. Next, you want to add some vanilla. I usually do about 2 spoonfuls. The exact measurements will be in the description below. Next, it'll be almond, and I only use 1. Next, I'm going to add some raw honey. Ooh, look at that honey. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I love raw honey. It's always a really good substitute for sugar, and it adds just that nice, delicious touch to it. Okay, now you want to stir this up and let it simmer for about 20 minutes. You'll know it's about ready when it's about apple pie consistency. You do not want applesauce consistency. If you went to applesauce consistency, you went too far. Okay, pull it up to the side. Next, you're going to want to do your dry ingredients. This is flour. You want to use 2 cups of flour. Then a teaspoon of baking soda. Next, you want to add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Blend it all together. Then you want 2 eggs. And then you're going to want to blend those 2 eggs together. Next, you'll add the eggs to the dry ingredients. Just mix it in well. Then you want to add about 1.5 cups to 2 cups, depending on how sweet you want it, of brown sugar. Next, you'll want a whole thing of butter. I like to soften it so that way it's easier to mix in. You always also want to blend the butter and the brown sugar separately and then add it to the mix. In this case, I just did it all together. Next, you want to add the cooked apples. Blend it all together. Next, I'm going to add my secret ingredient, which is Greek yogurt. I usually use the vanilla kind. It makes the cakes nice and soft and fluffy. And blend it all together. You want to add 2 handfuls of apples at this point. That's why you set aside the apples previously. Okay, once it's all nicely blended and it looks like this, then you're done. You're ready to put them in your cupcake liners. Okay, so I'm going to fill all this cupcake liners. And I also have a mini cake mold on the side. Next, I'm going to add the rest of the fresh apples to the top. This makes for a really good presentation because then the apples pop out and it looks beautiful. Okay, put them in the oven at 350 degrees for about 35 minutes. Okay, next, once it goes off, ooh, look at that steam. You want to check if they're ready. You could put a stick in. If it comes out clean, they're done. Okay, these look like they're ready, so I'm going to go ahead and pull them out for step 2. I like to add brown sugar You can also do powdered sugar. If you do powdered sugar, you're done. If you do the brown sugar, you have to put them back in the oven so the brown sugar can caramelize. So that way you get that little golden brown on the top. Here we go. Back in they go. And again, 350 degrees for 5 minutes. Okay, they're ready. Oh my gosh, they smell so good. I smell the cinnamon. Oh, the brown sugar. I wish you guys could smell this. I'm gonna put them up here to cool. Look at those. They're amazing. Okay, next what I'm gonna wanna do is I'm gonna take one of the cupcakes and I'm gonna open it up just to make sure that it is fully cooked in the middle. I'm pretty sure it is because I tested it, but look how delicious that looks. Ooh, those are perfect. Yummy, yum, yum. Okay, so there you have it. Those are our apple cinnamon cakes. These are great for snacks. I usually like to make them on Sunday, and then the girls have a snack all throughout the week. They can just grab a muffin. Even for breakfast, they grab a muffin, a glass of milk, and they're good to go. I love making these. They're delicious. They've got the fresh apples. When you bite into them, you get a mix of the crunch of the apples, the fresh apples that are in there. You can see them popping out. Guys, I love this recipe. It's quick, it's easy, and it was so much fun. As always, please hit like and subscribe. I can't wait to show you guys my new project. I love you guys. Bye!